Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you. I hope you're able to get off work today and enjoy some time to yourself before all of the chaos of the holidays and all that begins. Hopefully, you'll be able to spend some time with family this weekend. That's what the holidays is all about. But if you can't, you'll be in the same boat as me. So just keep in mind, this 30% off sale is good through November 30th. If you need CBD products for pain, for glaucoma, for migraines, anything like that, I'm going to go through this brochure and all the products in detail. If you have any questions at the end, feel free to email me or message me so I can get the information to you that you need so you can make an appropriate decision as to which product would be right for you. And also make sure you talk with your doctor about any product before you start it. So I just want to make that disclaimer up front. All right, here on the first page of the brochure, I want you to notice that this is a product that is sourced in Colorado. It has no pesticides in it. It is made in the good old USA. Every batch of products this company makes is quality control checked. They make sure that you get a consistent product every single time. I've tried other CBDs and that has been a problem. They are not consistent throughout. So look at all the lovely tabs at the bottom of the brochure. You see there's no THC, so there's nothing that is going to affect your mind and make you where you can't function. It's not full of THC, so it's not going to knock you on your butt and put you asleep for a long time. There's no GMO in it. It is all just pure quality CBD. They do put peppermint oil in it to help with its effectiveness and absorption. But other than that, they also include MCT to help it. You can get the peppermint flavored tinctures if that's something that you like. I don't particularly like the tinctures, but I'll go into that when I get to that slide. But most of all, I want you to know I have tried numerous hemp CBD products that do not have THC, and this company has the best quality products at the most reasonable prices of any place that I have found. All right, on the first page, I want to go over the balm salves that are in the bottom left. I have used those on my neck pain where I had a patient injure me and at the C2 level of my neck in 2016 when she fell to the floor and she took me with her. She hurt my neck and my shoulder. My shoulder has a permanent tear in it, but I live with it. Putting the either this balm salve on it or the rapid relief on it, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But this is good stuff because it soaks right in your skin. It leaves no greasy residue. The one that I use is the unscented version. And I don't require a lot of this stuff for pain. I use the 250 milligram unscented, but you will see that they have dosages of this going all the way up to 2,000 milligrams for pain. So it just depends on how much pain relief that you're needing as to how much that it takes. Now, I have used the gummies, regular gummies and sour gummies as samples when they've sent them to me and I've been waiting on a shipment. They're really good about getting products out to you, but sometimes I'm low on funding and have to wait to be able to order anything. But I have used these gummies and they're 10 milligrams a piece and they're really good when you are in a pinch and you don't really want a whole lot of relief because you don't want to get zonked out and sleepy. But if you are just needing some quick relief, then these are excellent. Now on the next page, you'll see the peach rings. They're kind of hidden behind the gummies there in that picture. I've got a better picture of them further on down. But the peach rings are excellent for anxiety. I also highly recommend them for menopause, mood swings. Yeah, these things do wonders. If you got a lot of stress that you deal with, like you have a loved one that has dementia or anything like that, and you just need something to take the stress off when they start lashing out at you, these do wonders. The tinctures that are on the right side, I wanted to go into this because they have tinctures that you can add to your coffee, and you can also do droppers under the tongue. I I have used this, but I didn't really like it because I prefer to have a slow release over time because it seems to last longer to me versus a quick fix. A lot of people love the tinctures because they give immediate relief, but I just am not a fan of these. I have tried a high dose in a sample that I had. I think it was like 250 milligrams in a dropper or something like that. And it just didn't do well for me because I didn't do anything but sleep. And if I'm not getting things accomplished, it's not good. So I just wanted to give that a heads up. You know, I'm a lightweight. I fully admit that. Doesn't take very much for my pain relief, but I just wanted to give you a heads up there that if you use the tinctures, be careful because it can really knock you on your butt if you're not prepared for the dosage that you get with those. Another thing I wanted to touch on that was on a previous page was about the body wraps that they have. I use the body wrap for my shoulder. I do not recommend those body wraps whenever you use them for pain because they have all of the CBD oil on them, so they are extremely messy. It's like putting a wrap that is just doused in a gel of aloe or something, just very thick and viscous on your skin. And it did great for pain relief, but it's just extremely messy. So if you're thinking about that for pain relief, I just want you to be aware. All right, on this page, you'll look down at the bottom. You see the products for pets, which I have not used those on my dogs, but I've been contemplating it because one of them's getting arthritis really super bad. I have used a bath bomb that they sent me as a sample, and it was wonderful. It left my skin feeling really soft, did not leave me with a greasy residue feeling. That's what I was worried about after having used the pain patch. I was worried about feeling a residue, but there was none. The gel caps that are in this picture, I absolutely love. I use them daily. That's what I take at bedtime to help me sleep. You can get them with melatonin to help you sleep longer, but you know, I'm good after 5, 6 hours tops. Um, you can get them with curcumin for inflammation. I get the 25 milligrams plain, but you can also get them in a 10 milligram dose if you would rather have a lighter dose and you're worried about, you know, you want something to take the edge off, but you don't want anything that's going to knock you on your butt and put you to sleep. Then the 10 milligrams is fine. The rapid relief roll on in the blue, I use that whenever my joint pain flares up. I've got osteoarthritis from Hades. I've already had to have a left hip replacement because it was bone on bone. And my right knee is bone on bone, but replacements are out of the question for me because I had an allergic reaction to the rubber cement. So for my knee, I use the blue roll on. It is a cool menthol. So when you roll it on, there's a real cool feeling, kind of like you would get from Noxzema on a sunburn. You know, after you been out in the sun and you put some Noxzema or some lidocaine on it and get that cool feeling. That's what it gives you on joint pain, so that you get some immediate relief. But it also helps the CBD and it helps relieve the joint swelling, which causes all that pain and discomfort. So I really use that roll on a lot when I have joint flare ups with the shoulder and with the knee. And sometimes I will use it instead of the balms on my neck. It just depends on which one I have handy. I have this stuff throughout the house. My son has rheumatoid arthritis, we think, from my mom. So he uses the heat roll on for his joint pain because he found that the coolness of the rapid relief on his joints actually made it worse for him. So he uses the red one for his rheumatoid arthritis pain. All right, the back of the brochure on this page and the next one explains all the benefits to the body. Whenever you call them, make sure you ask for them to send you some brochures so you can actually go over all of this really fine print, some of this fine print that's on here yourself so you can get an idea. It doesn't hurt to call them and ask for brochures and for samples when you place an order. You don't have to place an order for anything big. One of the roll-ons itself around the blue roll-on that I use is about $20, and so is the balm salves. They're only about $20. So this stuff really isn't expensive unless you get into the gel caps. Now the gel caps, they're more expensive, but I mean it's something that I use daily and I have to have it to be able to sleep. Otherwise, I'm just up all night with pain. They did a sleep study on me, and I just don't get any sleep if I don't have something to relieve my pain. So this particular page is all about the benefits to the body of the CBD, and it talks about the cannabinoids, which is the CBD abbreviated, and the neuroprotectants and the antioxidants that are involved in these products. And I want you to know that there was some neurologists in Florida that have taken their patients off of the Parkinson's medications because they found the gel caps worked better for them, including one of them's spouse. So I think that says a lot regarding the quality of the products. Now, please consult your doctor before starting any supplement. Don't go telling them that I said to quit your medicines, because I did not. You don't stop taking a medicine without notifying your doctor that you're interested in this stuff. You don't just stop taking a medicine because it's dangerous to do so. But this information that I'm providing you is for informational purposes, so you can get the information you need to make an informed decision about whether or not you think that CBD is right for you. It's not right for everybody, but if it's right for you and you can get off some of those medications you're on, wonderful. If you can't, you can't, because it doesn't mix with everything. So you need to make sure you go over this with your doctor before you start taking it. And start trying to get off your other medications, because that's not cool, people. I'm telling you, it's not cool. You can run into problems really quickly. But that's just a side note on the neuroprotectants there, neuroprotective quality. All right, this is why you really need a brochure to be able to read all of this lovely little fine print that they have on this diagram of all of the benefits it has to all the different parts of the body. So make sure when you call them, you ask for your own copy of the brochure so you can read all those nice little benefits. I am way too old and my glaucoma is way too bad to be trying to read all that fine print. So make sure when you call them, because this helps with glaucoma too. Make sure when you call them, you give my affiliate number to them. That 94 number, 530-8236, is their number. Make sure that you tell them my affiliate number so I get credit for referring you. They are expecting a lot of sales, but rest assured they're going to get their product to you as quickly as possible. I've never had to wait more than a couple of days for it to come in the mail. The discount code that you're going to need for the 30% off discount is on the following page. So let's get to it. Alrighty, folks. So here is your code. Thanks. So you're going to put that in the coupon little section on their website. If you place an order with them on the website instead, or when you call in, make sure you tell them that the code word is thanks. This is my go-to, the CBD gel caps. Every time I have a migraine, ocular migraine, I take one of these. I don't get them as bad as I used to because I'm not doing research papers and stuff like I used to when I was getting my master's. But I still use it for migraines when they creep up. I also use it for the pressure buildup in my eyes from my glaucoma. It helps with the pressure relief, and it also helps me to sleep better. So these are the reasons that I take with this, as well as pain relief with the roll-on and the balms. It does wonders to help with pain. So these are my recommendations as far as the products that I use. I'm going to go over one more slide about the peach rings that I used to help with anxiety and with the wonderful symptoms of menopause on the following page, because I have a better picture of that from an old brochure. All right, I just wanted to show you the peach rings. This is a better picture. It's from an older brochure, but the peach rings right there on the left-hand side. Also a better picture of the gummies, both the regular and the sour gummies. They have those. You can get these, and I used it for anxiety, for test anxiety, if I had a project coming due, if I had to do a presentation, anything that I need to stay on top of my toes, but yet I needed something to help keep the edge off and wouldn't put me to sleep. I used one of these peach rings. Or you can use a gummy if you don't even want that much. The peach rings are 25 milligrams, the same as you can take in the gel cap. The gummy bears are only 10 milligrams, and you can space it out throughout your day. I always had to keep some with me because whenever I get in front of people doing presentations and stuff, I get extremely nervous. So I always would keep some with me whenever I was traveling around doing stuff, presentations and stuff, just to keep the edge off. Otherwise, I'm nothing but a bundle of nerves, and standing up there shaking with a microphone, it's not a pretty thing. But this stuff definitely helps with problems with anxiety. It definitely helps with the mood swings of menopause, as I can testify. All right, so here is the information again for the front of the brochure and the back of the brochure. Remember to ask for brochures. That's why this little memory jogger is here. When you order, remember there's no THC in their product, so you don't have to worry about testing positive on a drug screen. I took drug screens while I was on this stuff. I never tested positive. So you can take this and not be worried. The only time you're going to test positive on a drug screen is if you overdo it. If you overdo it, you will test positive. But just don't overdo it, and you're good. Now, my affiliate number and my name is down at the bottom. The phone number is on the back of the brochure there. These products are made in Colorado, where there are no pesticides. So you know there's no pesticides in your products. So give these folks a call if you're interested in trying some CBD. Ask them to send you some samples, and they'll hook you up. And make sure that if you have any questions, you notify me. My info is on the next page. And remember, trust comes from transparency, and truth, transparency, and trust is their motto. They've been in business since 2016, and I have been a client of theirs and an affiliate of theirs since 2018, when I first got introduced in their products in North Carolina. So please, these products are quality and consistent. You never have to worry about getting a batch that's not as good as a previous batch. I've had that problem with different CBDs. I've never had a problem with theirs. All right, so now you've reviewed all the material and you have questions and you're like, okay, got questions. What do I need to do? Well, there's two things you can do. You can either call Go Green Hemp, or you can either message me or email me and let me know what your question is. I'll be more than happy to answer it. I'll probably put it on my website that's fixing to be up and running, so other people can have the answer to that question as well. I won't put your name or anything, but I'll just post the question that you ask so people will know for the future. Please be aware, I have tried several CBD products because I have such a problem with pain. I absolutely will not take opiates for any reason. And I have tried several CBD products for pain, and I've stayed with the best. Their brochure says it all. The truth comes from transparency, and the truth, transparency, and trust is their motto. This is the only company that I trust for quality hemp CBD because I know they don't put any crap in their stuff. Okay, you don't want a bunch of additives and a bunch of crap in your CBD. Their prices are reasonable, and there is no other name I trust for hemp CBD. And there's no THC for you to worry about testing positive on a drug screen as long as you take it like you're supposed to. Now, if you take a whole freaking bottle instead of taking one like you're supposed to, well then yeah, you might test positive on a drug screen because it's like 0.05% THC. So if you take the whole freaking bottle, you might have an issue. But other than that, you should be good because I never tested positive on a drug screen. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. Any questions? I'm here. The folks at Go Green Hemp are there at the number on the brochure, and they'll be glad to answer your questions, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. And Lord knows I'm up all hours of the day and night, except for about 5 or 6 hours a day. So feel free to reach out to me if you have a question. And holler at me if you can't get my attention right away. Holler at me on WhatsApp. There you can add my email to WhatsApp and message me that way too. If you want a really quick response and I'm not getting to you fast enough, that is a quicker way you can reach out to me. But I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you. Ask away for questions, and I'll put the ones that are really needing to be addressed and everything on the website. It's up and running in a couple days, people. rnforhealthieryou.com. I'm getting all my stuff off of YouTube because I don't want a bunch of ads added to my material. And they've changed their policy. They're going to be adding ads to everything. So just wanted to give you a heads up. Things are changing. So look for the changes. Call and order your CBD. And call me or message me. Call me on WhatsApp if you have any questions. Be glad to talk to you about the products. So just please, no calls after 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And please, nothing before 9 o'clock in the morning because I value what precious little sleep I can get. And although I normally don't go to sleep until 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm working on something, I really don't want you waking my dogs and starting them barking and arousing the neighbors. So just message me or give me a buzz on WhatsApp and I'll message you back. Either way, doesn't matter. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. Thanks, y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye.